When it comes to what's happening in Wayne County and the North Carolina area, look no further than Taylor House Publishing. If you have a story that needs to be told, please contact us via email at taylorhousepublishing@gmail.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video from Taylor House Publishing. And as you see from the caption, this story just won't go away. I received several messages and even one call about the much maligned Casey Chase, who is alleged to have inappropriate relationships with several high school students during her tenure. It is alleged that Wayne Christian School, the school that have fired her immediately after allegations surfaced during the recent months. The school fired her, but yet and still they allowed her to attend a graduation ceremony at the school on this past week. And a lot of students and parents have expressed their concerns about the way that Wayne Christian School has handled the situation altogether, but also how they treat the students and parents when they have made these claims and those claims have been ignored, but also how they treat the students and parents in other situations. Now, I'm going to read the latest email from the school. Now, this email was sent on May the 22nd. And this is the second email only 2 days after the first email. And I'm going to read the first email too. But this validates the concerns and the allegations that have been levied against Miss Chase. And you can read along with me. It says, "Dear Wayne Christian School family, the following is an update regarding the ongoing investigation into alleged misconducts of a Wayne Christian School employee. Allegations of misconduct by a Wayne Christian School employee with a high school student were reported to us on Friday, May the 10th. We promptly reported those allegations to the local authorities, meaning police, and immediately removed the employee from their staff position on campus. We are cooperating with the Goldsboro Police Department, and we are legally unable to provide any information regarding the details of the investigations. Any questions should be directed to Mr. Miranda. Continue to be in prayer for our students, families, faculty, and staff." Now, keep in mind that this school has reported the allegations to the police, meaning that they have reason to believe that this did occur. And from the testimony of, a few people, it is very evident that this did occur. But they said it was reported on Friday, May 10th. I have several parents and students who beg to differ with that assertion. Many parents have expressed that they have made these claims earlier than May the 10th. Now, the first one, this was sent a couple of days earlier, and this is from the Wayne Christian School staff, and you can read this one as well. "We hope this message finds you well. We are writing to address some recent rumors circulating within our school community concerning allegations of misconduct by a Wayne Christian School employee. First and foremost, we want to reiterate our unwavering commitment to the safety and well-being of our students. We take these matters very seriously. Upon receiving the information, our administration quickly removed the employee from campus and promptly reported the information to the appropriate authorities. While the investigation is ongoing, we ask for your understanding and patience. It is crucial to respect the process and avoid spreading unverified information which can lead to unnecessary concern and disruption within our school. We are fully committed to maintaining transparency throughout this process. We will keep you informed as more information becomes available. And then they offer the soliciting of prayers and understanding and continued support of the school. Now, the first paragraph states that there are rumors. But if they are rumors, then there's no need to report those rumors if they are just rumors. So evidently, because of the first video I did, the school had to address this issue. And as I mentioned, as like the Me Too movement, once the allegations were out, several parents began to complain either on social media, and I'll read some of the comments, directly to me myself, or on their Facebook posts as well. Now, the reason that parents were unable to speak upon this because Wayne Christian School allegedly has the parents sign an agreement in the handbook where they cannot talk against anything in the school or any situation. They can't murmur. They can't address anything within the school. I've heard parents, talk to each other, and a situation may happen, and parents get together, and both of them make the complaint, and the school would tell the parents, "Well, listen, you can't tell anybody about this. You can't even talk to other parents." And this speaks of the tendency of these schools to try to uphold an image at the expense of wrongdoing. Parents are saying that their child was bullied. They were not given attention to valid complaints. And the overall sentiment is, if the student is not a star athlete or the parents are not big donors, then no one really gives credence to any of their concerns. And this is validated by several parents. And actually, I'm going to read this one because this was given to me or sent to me yesterday from a family member of children who go to that school in regards to her attending the ceremony. It says, "Good morning. As to not have public commentary and remain anonymous, I wanted to reach out and confirm, as a family member of parents with kids at Wayne Christian School," and she iterates that, "I do not want them to suffer the consequences of me speaking out," meaning that the school has a policy where if you do speak out, then you will be punished. Mrs. Chase and her husband were absolutely in attendance for the K-5 awards and graduation this week. It is unfortunate, as family members out of state were looking for the live stream that did not air. So we were sold short to see graduation. My assumption is to hide her being present. She also attended a dance recital, from my understanding. It is disgraceful, the attempt to hide and make this go away, again, when she clearly has grooming behaviors. It makes it very easy to ignore this with school coming to an end. I think parents in Wayne County area appreciate you continuing to cover this story in hopes the authorities do their job under NC House Bill 142. Thank you, from a family not close enough to help. Now, that is one concerned person who said that they didn't even do the live stream for fear of someone seeing Miss Chase there. Now, I understand that her wanting to be there, and it under normal circumstances, it would be very beneficial for her to be there. However, when she is under investigation, as the email said, Many parents think that it is almost a slap in the face to have this woman there. And so that's why I decided to do this update video, because this is not the only person who felt some type of way. And I'm not going to put these comments on the screen, but one person said, "It is sad. What's bad is that they still allow this woman to attend awards day and kindergarten graduation." I said, "So that was true." And the person said, "That is correct." And then I received another DM, not this text that I just read, but a DM which confirmed that. And other students are talking out. One student said they kicked a classmate of mine out of school for having a tattoo. They let a student who had regular violent outbursts stay for 3 years while hiring a very known predator. Now, I guess the student who had violent outbursts, their parents may have been very prominent or prominent donors. One person says that if you want your child to have an enjoyable high school experience, do not send them to Wayne Christian. Every student there is being taught that their status needs to be earned and are obviously bullied to fit into what the students and staff want them to be. And this next statement verifies what I've been told by several people. If you aren't rich or an athlete, your issues are completely ignored and mocked. The student and teacher relationships are far from normal, and I'm not at all shocked that this has happened. And I'll just read a couple of more, which states that her child was being bullied by two girls, that her child lost weight from not eating, had bad thoughts, and not wanting to be here. She was only 10, and the woman looked my child in the face and told her that she didn't have time to help. She had to figure it out on her own. Now, evidently, this person was not on scholarship. Actually, she said, "We were on scholarship. My other child was sexually assaulted in class one day, and I had to threaten to call the news for them to act on anything. Then they expelled the child for having a vape, but I haven't seen any other kids get expelled. We were not treated very well while we were there." And so there is a sentiment, and I received a call from one mother stating that she was literally scared to complain or bring any issues for fear of retaliation. Now, they mentioned the Brenners and the Foxes and the Miranders. They mentioned that they all came from Tennessee, and they brought all of their friends and family with them. So they feel that there's no one to complain about, because if you complain about one of them, they're all in a group and they kind of protect each other. There's a few more comments and texts. I think I'll read this last one by a student. And she said, "Wayne Christian, for what they teach, is a joke, with the exception of 3 high school teachers, and they know who they are. The administration was told more than once that there was suspicions of difference between how she treats girls versus guys, and nothing was done." Once again, this is evidence that they have complained about this incident and nothing was done. So while people are saying, or people coming to the aid and saying, let the investigation do their job, it is obvious that Wayne Christian has shown a propensity to kind of sweep things under the rug. It was told to me that one student said that, "Man, they really hate you out here. They told anybody not to comment on any of my videos. And, if anyone comments on my videos, then, they would be in trouble." And one person who commented it, they actually called and said I removed my comment because I didn't want to get in trouble. So it's not only bullying taking place among students. It is obvious that this administration, this school, is actually bullying the parents and students into not complaining when they have valid concerns. So hopefully Wayne Christian School, and a lot of people hide behind the Christian moniker where they say, well, we are a Christian school. But from everything that I'm seeing in these messages and from their actions, Wayne Christian School is far from exhibiting the tenets that Christianity supposed to represent. So I think schools, people like this give the religion of Christianity a bad name and make it hard for others to see the true meaning of Christ in people's lives. So we're hopefully we will not have to address this. But I will read this last comment. With all due respect, sir, I promise you this is not gossip. Of course, people were saying that, this is gossip. Why did she leave Eastern Wayne? GPD does not investigate gossip, and there is an open investigation. Trust me, this is true. But the school makes parents sign a literal non-disclosure agreement, and they cannot talk about it. You can just imagine what they make the employee sign. When parents brought this up, it never got addressed. It was just swept under the rug. This could have been prevented 2 years ago. Some of the people commenting here are either current students, former students, or parents who have lived through hell for a better education with biblical world views. The curriculum is great. There are adorable teachers there, but the administration is plain garbage and arrogant. They despise and reject feedback. Now, I'm pretty sure that is from someone who has firsthand knowledge. So, nevertheless, and a lot of people think that it's very arrogant, very flippant of Miss Chase to show up in that arena just days after her allegations have been made public, and the school basically confirmed the allegations by sending out an email to the students and staff. So we're going to once again hopefully we can move on, but every day I may get a message or a call about this situation. As I mentioned, I did talk to the student at Eastern Wayne, and he's kind of hesitant of talking about it. He said it was 2 years ago. I actually talked to him yesterday again. Said it was 2 years ago, and he might just want to let it die. And so I respect that, and I'm not unless he reaches out again, then I won't press it. But I think it would be very impactful to hear the situation from someone who has experienced. So nevertheless, I thank y'all for tuning in. Everyone, a lot of places I go, people like the videos. They commend me on it, and they encourage me despite some of the backlash. So I do thank you all for tuning in. I just want to share information and bring community issues to light that would otherwise not be addressed. As this situation, people want to address situations, but they are afraid of retaliation. And fortunately for me, I am a little bit bolder, a little bit emboldened to address these things without fear of retribution, thank God. But nevertheless, people have asked me how can they support the channel as well. So if you do want to make a donation to this channel to support, I'll put my Cash App on the screen. There you see it. It is $Rich Money 7777, and all donations, or as they say in church, free will offerings, will be greatly appreciated to continue to put out this content. But nevertheless, 919-587-7782 is my number. Feel free to call. with insight, comments, information, anything that you feel needs to be addressed that is being overlooked. And, I definitely will accommodate you in that regard. Peace and blessings, y'all. Have a good night and enjoy your Memorial Day weekend.